My Hebrew brothers and sisters, 12 tribes of Israel, scattered all over the globe. This is your Moreh, Yeshua ben Uriah Israel. And we want to thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your comments and everything. Thank you for your prayers. And we ask that you'll continue to encourage your family and friends to be a part of this great event. The last time we were talking to you in the book of Jubilee, chapter 1, and I think we'll stop at verse 9. And we're going to make this session part 2. Part 2. Now, remember we're talking about how YAHUAH called Moshe, and for those of you who don't understand Moses, up into the mount of YAHUAH, so that he would give him the table of stones. We've read that over in Deuteronomy. In Exodus, rather. Now we're backing it up. Here's another book that is backing up the testimony. It's a witness. And we said that YAHUAH was with them the whole time. They could have forgotten them because of the sin and the misdeeds. But he wanted them to have the word, the written word, the Torah, and then the commandments, so that they will remember how to serve him. And when you talk about that these children were going to be scattered, they were going to be taken captive, in verse 10, Jubilee chapter 1 verse 10, he said, and many will perish, and they will be taken captive, and will fall into the hands of the enemies, because they have forsaken my ordinances and my commandments, and the festival of my covenant, and the Shabbat, and my Kodesh place, that is a holy place, in which I have hallowed for myself in the midst of my tabernacle and my sanctuary, which I have hallowed for myself, and in the midst of the land that I should set my name upon, and that it should dwell there. Now, we talk about the biggest, the longest set of captivity, the 10 tribes of Israel into Assyria, scattered all over the world. The southern tribes of Israel, which was Benjamin and Judah, a portion of them came back from Persia and Babylon, but most of them are still there in those foreign countries. I was looking at the news with the war going on with Russia and Ukraine, and I saw some Hebrew Israelite people there, and they were complaining they could not get out. They could not get on the train. They have to be walking and spending lots of money to get rides to get to where they wanted to go. You know what they said? The Ukraine people did not like us because we were blacks. And they said they're putting on the Ukraine. He said the rides, the train rides and all that, they were for the Ukrainians. They were designed for the Ukrainians, not for the black people. And you know, it was kind of sad to hear that, but at the same time, it was a fact that they were going to be rejected. Okay? Now, here you are into somebody's country, studying and living. They don't like you. They don't want you there. But you're there. Because we cannot design anything for ourselves. We cannot design strong, healthy communities. Because that's not where our minds are. We think that what we have is not as important and good as what they have. So I must join up with them to get what they have. YAHUAH wants us to maintain our culture. The only thing he wants us to do out of our culture is to go to them, go to that culture and tell them that they need a relationship with our YAHUAH. He said we have to be a light to them. We're not a light to them if they're telling us that this is not for us, it's for them. Then they said, some of the people said, go, you stay back and fight. Then why would you want to fight? You want somebody to fight for you. You don't like them, you don't want them, but you want to go kill them, give their life for you. And this is what he said, and they will make to themselves high places and groves and graven images, and they will worship, and they, each his own graven image, so as to go astray. And they will sacrifice their children to demons, and to give all the works of the error of their hearts. To do all the works of the error of their hearts. Anything the heart imagine that is wrong, they're error, but they're still going to follow their hearts. In Proverbs it says, search your heart, for in them flow the life stream. Okay? We have to search our hearts. If we search our hearts, we will not follow the evil. That is design. We will not follow the evil. That is design. He said, and I will send witnesses unto them. And I will, he said, that I may witness against them, but they will not hear. And they will say, oh no, I never heard anything, But he said, he will send witnesses unto them, but they will not hear. And will slay the witnesses, the people that come to them, they're going to slay them, they're going to kill them. No, YAHUAH didn't send you. YAHUAH is not that wicked. YAHUAH is not going to hurt us. And they will persecute those who seek the Torah. People who live by the Torah. Like now, many of the Christians, you're turning back from following the Lord. The Lord has given us His grace, and we're turning away from His grace. That's where His grace is. Right there. YAHUAH and His Son. Right there. In the Torah. Right there in the Torah. And you see, and they will abrogate and change everything so as to work evil before my eyes. Change things up. Just like how the emperor changed the Shabbat. And promote Christianity. We have our people that will change things up. Just because they don't want to do the right thing. They want to change it to fit their mode. That's why he said, they will seek preachers, teachers, having itching ears, what they want to hear. The preachers will teach them. You see, but listen, my brothers and my sisters, he said, and this they will turn to me from among the Gentiles. He said, after this, they will turn to me, after they have done all of these things, and they found out that their back is against the wall, and those people that they turn to will not help them, cannot help them. After all of these things, they will turn to me from among the Gentiles with all their hearts and with all their soul and with all their strength, and I will gather them from among the Gentiles, and they will seek me, so that I shall be found of them, when they seek me with their hearts and with their soul. Awesome. So Yahuwah is going to turn to us and he's going to help us. But how are we going to do it? When we turn away from the Gentiles' way. And when we seek Yahuwah. When we seek Yahuwah with all our hearts, with all our soul, with all our strength, everything that is within us, we're going to turn to him. We're going to seek him. He says, seek ye Yahuwah while he may be found. Call you upon him while he's near. He said, let the wicked forsake the way and the unrighteous man in thought, and let them return unto the Lord. In the King James Version, it said, Lord, let them turn unto Yahuwah, and he will have mercy and will abundantly pardon. That's what he wants us to do. That is what he wants us to do, to turn to him. When they seek him, when they seek Yahuwah, with all their hearts and with all their soul, he said he will return, he will come to them. And I will disclose to them abounding shalom. He will give peace, my brothers and my sisters, with righteousness. And he said, I will remove them that plant of unrighteousness with all my heart and with all my soul. And that shall be a blessing. There shall be a blessing and not a curse. And they shall be head and not tail. Right now, that's what's going on. Lots of tails running around, following this, following that. Yahuwah call us. And I look over there in the news in Ukraine, I could see all the people standing around without hope. Not realizing that Yahuwah had called them to better things. They should have universities and colleges all over the place. People should be running, the nations, the Gentiles and all should be running to come to our schools. But we have not put our hearts where Yahuwah wants us to be. He wants us to be the head and not the tail. So brothers, you see, this is the book of Jubilee. Book of Jubilee, chapter 1. When I've read to you, does it sound anything false and outrageous? No. This is Yahuwah's word. But the ones he used to write this, they didn't want him. They didn't want him in the writings that they have promoting today. This is your Murray, Yeshua ben Uriah Israel. Remember to continue to subscribe to this channel. We thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Thank you and your comments. We wish you Yahuwah's blessing. His peace be upon you. Walk with the King and be blessed. Shalom.